Hello guys, what's up? And today I am doing a guide to Barrow's mini game. I mean, you could call them a boss, but they're more like a mini game. So basically, I'm gonna just show you all the basics, all the way down to how to set up your house if you're using your house. If you're just using the Draconic Medallion method, I think it's called, something like that. And I do not have it, so I don't know what it's called, and I don't use that obviously. But yeah, first we're starting out my house, and I'm going to show you guys how I have my house. Basically, if you use your house method, when you're higher level, I wouldn't recommend basically doing barrows unless you're at least 100 plus combat, because if you're not 100 plus combat, it's just going to kind of suck, and it's going to be a bit hard. And there's two different methods. Higher levels do melee, which I prefer because I can down it really quick. But if you're lower level, I would suggest using mage. Now the spell you're going to want to use is called Slayer Dart. Now with Slayer Dart you need 50 magic, but I believe you need 55 Slayer too. If you don't have that, well, you know, you're going to have to find a better substitute, whether it's range or melee or whatever you prefer doing. But I would suggest not doing barrels till you at least have Slayer Dart unless you're high enough combats to melee. Now, meleeing, if you guys are deciding on meleeing, I would suggest having at least 90 attack and strength. I mean, defense is useful too, but reaction is the only one that's going to be hitting you really as long as you pray. Alright, now, this is my gear setup. I'm Bandit's Boots. You can have an Aurora and a Wealth. Also, Fire Cape is better. I have a Red Cape because I actually don't have my Fire Cape right now. Chaotic, if you have one. Whip, I wouldn't really suggest it unless you have like 99 attack and strength. But I mean, I guess you could do it if you don't mind having a little bit longer trips. Dragon Defender, just use a Dragon Defender. Rune, if I guess you don't have a dragon. Ring of Wealth is recommended. I don't know why I don't have mine on. And yeah, that's basically it. Now inventory. You want your extreme attack, strength, defense. If you don't have that, use the supers. It's fine. If you're using melee, your best spec weapon is probably claws. But if you're not claws, I mean DDS will work decent. One per pot. If you're using the house method and you're higher level, you probably don't use a lot of prayer anyways. A few monkfish, I bring a little bit just in case. And these are just drops I've got my last trip, because I wanted to see if this is a good inventory still, or a good setup still. Again, if you don't have Fury, Glory is fine. And house teleport. So now what you're gonna do? So when you start your trip, basically all you're gonna need in your house is an altar, which is, you don't even need that high of construction. A greater teleport focus, and you're gonna need basically a canvas portal. Glory if you want. That's what I have. So what you're gonna do when you start your trip? Teleport here, and then you're gonna want to go to Canifis. There are quests you need to do this, which is Priest in Peril just to get to Canifis. There is a quest that I would suggest doing. I believe it is in aid of Monclear and in search of Monclear. I don't remember which one is the. Yeah, I think in aid is the better one. I think you just need an aid. So yeah, once you do an aid, this is the bank. This is the bank in Canifis. So this is what you're going to be using your banking at. Have your stuff in it. And yeah, you can also use Polypore. Actually, Polypore if you do have. If you don't have, if you it's actually better than Slayer Dart now that there's Polypore. So if you have Polypore, definitely use that. All right, guys. Now, I'm going to show you guys how to get there. Some of you might not have this method, so I'm going to show you two different ways to get there. So first I'm going to show you the way you have to use if you don't have in search or in aid. I don't remember which one it is. I think in search is the first one, then in aid. But I think you need an aid to do this. But basically, what you're going to do, this is just the method if you don't have in aid or in search or anything. I think you still need nature spirit though. So you'll teleport here from your house. You have to run down here to here. Then you're just gonna have to run all the way down here, and I believe you keep going, and it is this transport. So yeah, it's not very hard to get to. Shouldn't take you very long. Just like a minute run or whatever. But your food might get taken away because of the gas, and you'll see that in a second. So now, guys, I'm gonna speed up this clip, and I'm gonna show you how to get there. This method, if you've done in aid of whatever, in aid of Myriq, something like that. Alright, so here's a sped up version, guys. Here we go. Alright guys, now that we're here, I'm going to show you guys where to run to get to the barrows. So, yeah. And since a new update, you do not need a spade anymore. Alright guys, now that we're here, all you gotta do is just pot up, attack, strength, defense if you want to bring one. I just move on my claws. I have melee as my first one, so I can just go right into it. Alright, I'll speed this up.
So how you about to hate? Cause I'm trying to get this money, keep this food up on my plate. Yeah, and I'm spitting with the purpose. You spitting about guns and drugs, man, those lines are worthless.
Got things you don't have to prey on, but I would really suggest preying on, because if you don't, you can.
Yeah.
Alright guys, this is a little switch up. You're going to want to prey range and turmoil / piety, depending on if you have turmoil or piety.
What's up, y'all?
Alright guys, this is Aram's, and this is actually my tunnel, and so we're going to be coming back to this last after I kill all the other brothers. It's not really very good, but I mean, I was just playing it. Also with Torax, he's also, depends how much food you have and what's your defense levels. A lot of people don't prey on him, but I do. Alright guys, the last one is Verax. Prey melee does not work on Verax, so a lot of low levels or low defense have trouble with them. So if you have Soul Split, just spray Soul Split and Turmoil. If you don't, you might have to eat a little bit here. So.
To its fullest and just stay clear from the drama and the bullshit. Those are my words of advice.
So basically, you hit space and one. Yeah, I'm fearless. So now what you want to do is you want to click at all 4 of the doors until you find the doors that open. So now what you want to do is this is in a square room, and then it just goes around. So what you want to do, if you get this room, you just want to run through. And you always want to right click this door because this could be the potential door. Obviously it's not. How to know if you can't open the door? It'll say examine door. So yeah, that's how you know. And then basically once if you come through this room, you just want to go through these doors. Now how you know is every 2 doors you go through, you're gonna have to make a right turn. This is actually my door. If it was not my door, I would have to run forward and then right and then forward, then right, and go all the way around till I found my door. Now some people like to kill the things, but I don't. Now also when you get to your door to actually get to the barrows chest room, there is a puzzle there. I will have the link to all the barrows puzzles in the description, because I don't want to do 50 barrel strips, try to show you all the puzzles. But I will show you this one I get right now. This one, the pattern is this 3 square one. So just kind of remember 1, 2, and then this 3 square. Pretty simple. So then once you unlock the door, just go through. Some people like to kill the little things, but I don't worry about it. Now it's Aram, so some people, I bring this prayer pot, some people use it, I don't even use it, I don't even know why I bring it, maybe just emergencies. So yeah, just kill Arams. Okay, now once Arams is dead, you just wait till it drops, and you simply search, and you get your drop. Wow, I've never got a dragon med helm before, or a loop key, or 2, same one. That's pretty cool. So yeah guys, that was my first loot. So then you just tele home and you're back at your house, and I'll show you what to do. If you need to eat up to full, that's fine, just eat up to full. Now this is where your altar comes in handy, and your teleport. So you go to your altar, and then you just go to the altar, and if you need and then hit the portal. And if you need to get any more supers or anything, you just simply use them, or need any more food, just in case Verax wrecked you. Now just run to the bank, and you are ready to go. I usually just go back for one more trip, and I constantly do this. I bring as many house tellies as trips I want to do, or just bring a bunch. So, that is it for my guide, guys. I really hoped it helped you. And usually I can use 3 Dragon Claw specs, or maybe even 4, but I didn't. So, thank you for watching, guys. I really hope this helps you. If it did, please throw a like. If you didn't like anything, or you really like something, please throw a comment down there, and please subscribe for future videos, and thanks for watching.